Nothing says you care like crypto.
Like, share, and subscribe for more great Angry Guy content. And third, turn on notifications to never miss another video ever again. And now let's begin.
It's 2025. If you don't get on this wave in 2025, you're going to be finished.
Has negatively impacted our business beyond what we can sustain. And it's forced us to make what are very difficult decisions to eliminate roles within the agency. And this includes
your role is being eliminated and that employment ends on October 18th, and we'll obviously handle notifying all the relevant team members and other stakeholders as we need to.
I got laid off last week for the second time in 2 years.
So guys, many of you watching now probably know what's going on. I made an update. I'm actually really sick. I'm not feeling well, and I actually have nausea at the time of making this video. And I had no intention of putting out a video until I got better. I'm in really bad shape. But I saw a video that I just had to discussing basically the status of Gen Z. So Gen Zers are being laid off from their jobs. God is punishing them. And I'm so happy to see this. So this video actually comes from the Flow Frame. His channel will be linked in the description of the video, so that you can go and check out the rest of his content. Watch to the end of the video to fully understand the implications of so many Gen Zers finally being laid off from their jobs and essentially thrown out of society, and what this means for them going forward. Don't forget to follow us over on Rumble. We have a lot of our content now coming out exclusively on Rumble. So if you ever miss any Angry Guy content, go and follow us over there. We'll go ahead and jump right back into the video momentarily after a message from Angry's Crypto Academy. Guys, the financial system is teetering on the edge. ATMs could freeze and the banks might shut their doors. Your wealth is in jeopardy. Discover how to safeguard your assets with crypto. At Angry's Crypto Academy, you'll learn how to buy, sell, trade, and invest in the most secure coins, plus discover the dark horse crypto that virtually no one is talking about, which will mint you millionaires in the upcoming bull run. Click the link in the video description below to find out what this crypto is and join the academy today. So, I mean, it's getting wild out there.
Thought I knew it. And in 5 minutes, my entire life was right back to what it was last year. I got laid off for the second time in 2 years. And the worst part is, it wasn't even because I was bad at my job. It wasn't because of anything I did or didn't do. It just reminded me once again that we're all disposable. And
yes, you are, but y'all are Gen Z too. And Gen Z, you've done a lot of bad in your short lives. You've done a lot of bad children. You're some bad muffins. Look, bro, look how old these people. This is a Gen Zer. This is a Gen Zer. This looks like a 47, 40. Okay, 42. I'll be 42 this year. I would say like a good 42, or maybe 43, and like not a young 40, not even a young 42, youthful 43. Like that's a borderline hard 43 right there. That's a borderline, and I'm starting to get wrinkles because of like how stressed out my life is. I'm not even like lying to y'all. Like I've gained so many wrinkles over the last few years because of like life and stuff. And this is like bro looks a bit older than I do. Like dude looks like an old Uber driver, bro. Bro looks like an old Uber old Uber driver, man. Old Uber driver. That's just me. Like that's a hard 43. That's a hard 43. God has given them over to their sins. God has given them over to their sins.
here's what no one's telling you. This isn't just happening to me. This is happening to this entire generation. The entirety of Gen Z is getting laid off a day after they start working, a month after they start working, 3 months, even before they even start on the actual job. Gen Z is getting laid off these days. It's happening in the thousands, and I can tell you exactly why. So my name's Drew. I have a degree in industrial organizational psychology. Think of it as studying the game of work, like how companies hire people, how they fire, how they manage, what their goals are organizationally and culturally. And what I've taken from that is we're all pretty much like chess pieces. And once you start to see how the game works, how the chess pieces are moving around the board, you start to realize the same pattern. Most of the time, the Gen Z employees are the pawns They're the first to be sacrificed. So I'm not just making this up. Let's take a look at some stats here. 6 out of 10 companies have had to get rid of or have gotten rid of Gen Z employees within months of hiring them. Within 3 months of hiring them, Gen Z employees are already gone. I remember seeing a stat where it was saying 60% of Gen Z employees who got hired, and this was back in like September or October, 60% of the Gen Z employees that got hired in that recruiting cycle of May of 2024 were already out of a job by September or October of 2024.
Now, something I want to talk about, and just once again, I want to put this guy looks rough. Homeboy looks rough. Those some hard years. What's this kid like 24 years old? Jesus help us. Jesus help us. Gen Z is aging hard, man. Jesus, these people look old. Oh my God. Holy cow. My God. What is going on with these kids? God has given them over to their sins. God has given them over to their sins. Oh my gosh. These young people are aging so badly. Holy cow. Man, I just lost my trail of thought. Yeah, I don't know who wants to tell him. They're like, "Oh, we're being targeted. We're being unfairly targeted by these companies." He, he said that they're basically sacrificial lambs. Unfortunately, this young man doesn't comprehend something. In an organization, when companies begin hiring new employees, they typically also begin firing older ones. So it's usually the older people that get tossed out first. That get tossed out first, and the younger employees are allowed to stay with the company because they look at it like this: well, how many more years can I actually get out of you, right? Versus someone new, a new shiny toy that I can train them to do what you've done better than you, because they should have an entirely different skill set. They should know how to do things. They should be more tech savvy than you. They should have even better communication skills than you, and they should have all of this other shiny stuff that you didn't have when you graduated from college, or if you even went to college when you originally started here. The problem is that Gen Z is so bad that they are being fired rapidly while older generations are being prioritized and kept around because because companies are like, yeah, this is not going to work with Gen Z. Gen Z doesn't seem to understand that traditionally they would have the advantage over older employees. Even when it comes to like doing something like pizza delivery, you have companies like Domino's choosing to hire a well, they love the millennials, but choosing to hire a Gen Xer or a millennial any day over Gen Z and just not giving them that work. And this is for something like pizza delivery. Why the hell would you hire someone who's in their 40s or 50s over a younger, 19-year-old or 20-something-year-old? It's simple, because Gen Z is dishonest. They're seen as lazy, they're seen as dishonest, they're seen and everything else. So even the jobs that where they would, like, this should be their society right now. Even like these delivery jobs, they will get passed over on these jobs, like, because they're viewed as dishonest, and everyone views them as dishonest. There are many stories where, like, I read a story about a millennial, and she was complaining, like, she was actually like she was one of the younger millennials, right? She was a late millennial, but she was like 20 at the time, and maybe she's like 30 now, but she was one of the late millennials. And the thing is, she was complaining about Gen Z, and she was saying that, you know, her Gen Z employees are dishonest, and she has to, like, work, I think, like, work overtime because of their Gen Z employees. And it's like, it's insane how bad Gen Z absolutely is. Like, they're saying that they're going to work in fast food, and instead of actually doing their jobs, they just sit or stand around on their phones and steal tips as quickly as they can. So, like, as soon as any money goes into, like, the tip container, they basically go and clean that out themselves. And I'm thinking, like, isn't that supposed to be tips for everyone? They don't give an F. They go and they take the tip money. They also invite their friends over into the restaurant so they can chill and hang out at work and do nothing. Gen X is so full of it. Gen Xers damn well know that they got their jobs done. All right. Gen X likes to call themselves slackers and pride themselves as slackers, bro, listen to me. Gen X were functional human beings. Just because they did things their way doesn't mean that things did not get done. The boomers were like, "You're 5 minutes late for work. You'll never amount to anything." And now fast forward like 30 years, well, 40 years, and they're like, "Can we get some more of those Gen Xers? Can we get some?" All right, where Gen Z doesn't even show up for work. Like they different generations going to work. Gen Z, Gen Z does not even Gen Z doesn't even they don't even go. Those muffins don't even go.
My way, I can go the distance. You must be swift as the coursing rain. Let it go, let it go.
Yeah, Gen Z, Gen Z, they don't go. They never went to work. they never, they never. All right, they never went to work. You don't gotta go to work.
Single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops. Just another manic Monday. Cause you had a bad day, you take it one down, you sing a sad song. You don't gotta
You don't gotta go to work, 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 work. That's Gen Z. That's Gen Z. 107 p.m. 107 p.m. Y'all. This is this is Gen Z. This is Gen Z, y'all. And they're like, we're being treated unfairly. We're being discriminated against. It's like, y'all, you're bad people, man. No one wants to hire you because you're lazy and you can't read. I don't know, y'all. These kids are out of their damn minds. Okay, the economy is definitely going to hell. And like I said countless times, one of the best things you can do is to invest in yourself. And one of the best ways that you can invest in yourself is with crypto.
Ask you something. When the banks collapse, and trust me, it's coming, will you be ready? Imagine waking up to ATMs that don't work, bank doors chained shut, and millions of people left with nothing. No cash, no access to their savings, and no way to survive. But it doesn't have to be that way for you. That's why I created Angry's Crypto Academy to teach you everything you need to know about crypto so you can protect yourself and your family. You'll learn how to buy, sell, and even day trade crypto for a living. Plus, we alert you to new crypto trends so you can profit before everyone else even knows what's happening. Right now, I've just published an exclusive investment guide inside the Academy, and it's linked in the description below. In it, I reveal the one coin that could make you a millionaire. A coin so revolutionary, it could change everything. If you missed out on Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is your second chance. This isn't just about financial freedom, it's about survival. When the system collapses and everyone else is selling, you'll be the one buying, prepared to weather the storm and thrive while others struggle to survive. Don't wait. This knowledge isn't optional, it's critical. The link's in the description. Go check it out now.
All hear the things about how Gen Z's lazy, Gen Z doesn't want to work, Gen Z clocks out early, they do just enough, and then
Lazy as hell. Lazy as hell. These are lazy muffins, y'all. These are some real lazy little muffins. Oh my gosh.
just clock out. But the entirety of a generation is not so bad that they all got laid off and all got fired within months of starting. And then, of course, just think about it. In 2023, a ton of Gen Zs graduated college. A ton of Gen Zs were still early in their career. 260,000 tech jobs were relinquished.
So check this out. Are these companies replacing people with AI? Are they scheming like creating ghost jobs and all this other stuff? Absolutely. Yet again, Gen Z has the should have the advantage with those shiny degrees and their youth. They can't comprehend that unanimously as a whole they are being rejected by society because they are seen as just too much of a liability. Gen Z refuses to accept that they and their peers are underperforming. They have horrible communication skills. Almost any idiot can get a college degree. Okay? All of these kids that are going off to college right now, they can't read. I'll say it again. Gen Z cannot read. You've got tons of Gen Zers that are now in college, and these muffins cannot read. And it's like, how the heck did this happen? It's very simple. Okay? They did not earn those degrees. Those miserable muffins did not earn those degrees. Anyone can get a degree at this point. Anyone can get a degree. This is what I've heard. Like, anyone can get a degree. Okay? These kids can't read. And now, as a society, we're basically paying the consequences. We're going through the pain right now of having these kids who can't read for their lives. They cannot read if their lives depended on it. And who do I blame for this? I blame the boomers for it. I blame the boomers for this. But Gen Z can't even read. These high school kids cannot read that are going into college or are currently in college. They can't read.
Spell philosophy. Spell philosophy. Ain't no way, bro. You 16, he's 17. Y'all juniors and seniors in high school, man. Spell it. Ain't no way. We erase the board. We gonna forget about the other stuff. I'm gonna give y'all another chance. Spell philosophy. Mother. Dog. Keep going. I'm curious. I'm curious to see. Come on. Spell philosophy. Yeah. Man. Damn face. Come on. Get out the way. Let me see what y'all spell. Come on. All right. Uh-huh.
I found out my teenage son and nephew can't spell. If they can't spell, that also means they can't read.
So that's oh, y'all ain't done. So philosophy. That's our final word? Philosophy? Huh? Look at y'all. Man, spell cute, Makai. Spell cute. I'm gonna give you something simple. I ain't even gonna say no cute. That's a fourth grade word, dog. Spell cute. Spell
Cute is not a fourth grade word. Hell out of here. Cute is not a fourth grade. Cute, that's sixth. That's first grade. I don't know what this man is talking about. Fourth grade word. That is not fourth grade. That is first grade. That's first grade right there. By the time listen to me, y'all. By the time we finish first grade, we can spell these basic words. You better know how to sound it out, or those teachers will tell you that you're an idiot and you're never going to amount to anything. Okay? This is a disgrace. Shame on these children. Shame on these children.
it. Dog. Makai. That don't make no damn sense. That don't make no. I don't know what school you go to.
Y'all, do you see their faces? Do you just look at this face? Just look at this. Look at this face. Like guys, there is no soul in that face. There is no soul in that face. They know they messed up. They know that they messed up. They can't even explain it. They cannot even explain this BS. These kids are so bad. All right? And it's not entirely their fault. The baby boomers are to blame for all of this. All right? They destroyed society. But holy cow, when you see this crap for yourselves, it's just absolutely unbelievable. Like, there's no next generation that's gonna take things over, bro. It's like we're just gonna have to hold it down, like, and be prepared to work into old age. But yeah, guys, I feel extremely nauseous. I feel pretty bad, man. I feel bad, but even in my illness, even in my illness, I I had to come and talk about these bad muffins, y'all. What do you guys think? Gen Z is being laid off from their jobs. God is punishing them. My prediction is that like I said, they're going to be a generation of thieves and squatters. They're already sleeping and farting. They're already a generation of sleeper of those who like to sleep and fart. But soon they will be a generation of thieves and squatters. Let me know your thoughts. We'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.
Nothing says you care like crypto. Nothing can compare. Nothing says you care like crypto. Oh, nothing can compare to crypto.